Hello, people. What's going on? What's happening? Squid Game Season 3. I finally got a chance to watch it, or in other words, go through it, power through it, if you will. And it wasn't really my cup of tea. I mean, some parts of it was okay, but for the most part, wasn't so good. Honestly, for the second season, I made a review and I got a lot of hate on it, even though I gave it a 7 out of 10 if you want to go see it. I thought it was pretty reasonable, but there are, keyboard warriors out there who just want to, push back. Again, I am not Rotten Tomatoes or IMPD. I am just a really, really small channel on YouTube, and I just gave my opinion on a show. So I don't know why you're coming at me with such aggression like I'm some Rotten Tomato employee or something. Anyway, nevertheless, this is probably worse than season 2. So if you thought that was bad and I gave it a 7 out of 10, you're in for a treat. Make sure to subscribe, hit that like button, all that good stuff. And let's get into this review. Obviously, season 3 starts off after the failed attempt of player 456 to, end the games and try to kill the number one player or whatever his plot was. End the games is probably what his plot was. And he fails miserably. Not because of him. I thought it was going well, pretty good. You got the transgender lady carrying everyone, with the fighting and tactics and whatnot. But the fake Marine dropped the ball, got an anxiety attack, and just, fumbled. And then next thing you know, they failed. Here we are in season 3. A lot of his helpers on his side of the game passed away, died, got killed, all that stuff. And yeah, that's how season 3 starts. Also, the detective is still looking for his brother, who is the number one player, the front runner, the front guy in the games. And then we have player 246, if I'm not mistaken, the guy with the kid that is sick, and the Squid Game employees trying to help him. We got all these three plots. These are the three main plots going into season 3. So, a lot of unnecessary episodes. I thought this season was completely unnecessary. They could have ended it with season 2, 10 episodes, little 45-minute 10 episodes. But no, we need to make money. I get it. Let's just milk it. You know what I'm saying? 6 episodes, 1 hour long episodes that are so slow, such a slow burn for a show that's supposed to be, supposed to have a lot of action going on. No, no, no. That was very slow. I mean, there were scenes where the camera was just zooming in for like 2 minutes straight of a guy just staring at the camera. Your boy, 456. You know, 2 minutes straight, background music, sad, melancholic, try to get some emotions. They think that I'm, shedding a tear. Actually, I'm just falling asleep. Come on. Like I mentioned, it was very unnecessary. They could have ended it with season 2, 10 episodes. Everybody would have been happy, I think. I would have gave it probably a higher grade than a 7. And then let's talk about some games. 3 games that were left in this season. Hide and Seek was one of them. Jump Rope was the other one. And then Squid Game in the Sky, I think it's called. Hide and Seek was good. I like the concept of it. Pretty fun, pretty deadly as well. Jump Rope was just meh. Squid Game in the Sky was even more meh. I mean, I don't know. But underwhelming, I would say the games were, except for the first game. And then a lot of things that happened in this season that were just gives you question marks of the accuracy. For example, player 222. I'm gonna spoil a little bit just so you guys know. 222 was pregnant coming into this game, right? Barely had a belly. I don't know. I don't care what you guys say. I checked. There's barely a belly. Bam, she decided to give birth. Bam. Giving birth took 15 minutes. Only 15 minutes for her to give birth. We got people out here in the streets 24 hours, 48 hours going into the hospitals early for surveillance and dilation and whatnot. All those medical shenanigans going on. This lady was like, say less. 15 minutes. Fully grown ass baby, even though he was CGI. Not a single tear shed. Just a couple of babies out. 15 minutes. Game wasn't even done. She gave birth to the baby before the game was even done. Crazy. What's more crazy, got the mom and her son, the old lady and her son. Son comes in late. He needs to kill someone. Obviously, he's in the opposite team, the team that's supposed to be killing people. Goes for the baby, or 222. I forgot because I fell asleep a little bit. Mom decides to kill her own son to save the CGI baby. You haven't even met the baby for 15 minutes. How are you going to kill your own flesh and blood for a CGI baby, lady? Come on. Not only that, you got the transgender lady who's been carrying every single character in this game that, has a little bit of something going on, some background story going on. She dies as well. Who kills her? 222's lover, dad, or whatever, baby, sugar daddy, even though he doesn't have any money. So no more carrying after that, since the transgender person is, dead. Who's gonna carry all these characters? Nobody's gonna carry all these characters. The son is dead. Next episode, mom kills herself. Then, after that, 222 decides that she's not gonna play the jump rope game because she can't do it. There's no transgender lady to carry her. Her sugar daddy decided that he was going to help her. She was like, no, I don't want your help. Which was like a recurring theme every 5 minutes. Every time he talks to her, I don't want your help. Wah. Okay, fine, we get it. You don't have to do it every 5 minutes. And then obviously your main character, 456, tries to help her. He's a little too late. She goes and kills herself as well. You got the dude that was elo boosting. I forget his number. The guy who also, this is also something that I thought was just unrealistic. The elo booster guy. You don't know who I'm talking about. I'm just gonna put his picture. This guy right here. He looks like he got in there for elo boosting. He got caught elo boosting. Has to pay a fine. Doesn't have the money. Decides to join the games. League of Legends elo boosting. That's what I'm saying. He gets hooked with some ecstasy or whatever that pill was. One pill does not make you have withdrawal symptoms, brother. You took one pill. The symptoms you were showing shows like symptoms for a guy that's been taking it consistently for like at least 2 months. You took one pill, brother. Unless Walter White made those pills and they're like 99.9% pure, I don't know. And you got the other guy, the other ecstasy brother, Thanos' friend. I couldn't wait for this brother to just die. He was annoying as hell. Oh my god, man, this dude was just atrocious. Speaking of atrocious, by the way, we're done with our characters. What's atrocious is our main character as well, barely speaking a single word all season. He said a few words, obviously, but he spent 6 episodes just like this. You're the main character. You don't have anything important to say? We get it, you got defeated. Your main plot in this season is revenge? I don't buy it, I don't like it, I think it's weak. Speaking of weak, those VIPs have got to be the worst actors I have ever seen in a high-budget TV show. Where did you pick these guys up? And as a matter of fact, why are they young? VIPs that go to these kinds of events look like, I don't know, Jeff Bezos, P. Diddy. No Diddy, obviously. Epstein, the old people, you know what I'm saying? People who would go to these events look old, have a lot of experience in life, not some 45-year-old hipster junkie, drunk-ass little looking dude. And he's friends with horrendous acting. I checked the acting, by the way, both in English and in the Korean. They both were atrocious. Where did you pick these guys up? Why don't you just bring the VIPs from season 1? They looked okay. They acted nice. Not nice. Like, they acted, well done acting. They did good act. I can't even speak English. That's how bad they were. They did a perfectly job. Oh my God. They did okay. They acted pretty good. There we go. How hard was that? I think they made the show 10 times worse, honestly, especially compared to the game runner, number 1, sitting next to them all serious and whatnot. And they're like, I think this guy is gonna win. I put all my bets on that number on the baby. Get out of here. Plus, one more thing, I almost forgot about this. They're watching the games from a window. The view distance is like a VIP distance if you go to an NBA game. You can see everything perfectly clear. Everything is in front of you. Good distance. I don't know why on earth you guys have those fancy ass binoculars to watch. What's next? You go to a soccer game, you're gonna get a telescope with you to see what's going on? To see Leo Messi shoot the ball, you need a telescope to see? I mean, I don't know. All these ridiculous things happening consistently doesn't make sense. Not to mention the fact that the detective brother scuba dives in the last episode. Scuba dives in, I don't know how long it takes. Goes in, sees his brother. Brother's like, whatever. Tells him, wait, what are you doing? Don't do this. Scuba dives out. I don't know who told him that the place was going to blow up, but then he scuba dives out. You spent 14 episodes looking for your brother to confront him. I don't know, possibly kill him or end the games or something. And all you did was just aim at him and tell him, don't do this or whatever you said. And then scuba dive out. And one last thing, none of the contestants won the game. What? The baby won the game? Not the baby. The baby won the game? A player that's not even playing? Not even a contestant? Who made these rules up? You can't make these rules up on the fly just because some drunk VIP said so. Does not make sense. I didn't like it at all. Baby didn't do anything to get any money. He doesn't deserve it. Matter of fact, he didn't win. They made him win. Like, he didn't stay alive. They saved his ass and killed themselves, the characters. Obviously, the detective goes home, I don't know, 6 months later, if I'm not mistaken, sees a baby in his bed. So why is he taking care of the baby? How does that make sense? Why is the detective... So many questions that don't make any sense. He gets the money, he gets a credit card, he wins the prize money of the baby, and then he gets to take care of the baby. Is it like a way for his brother to tell him, just keep it on the low, take the money, enjoy it, and leave me alone while I go up and set up new shops over in Los Angeles? We see, in the final scene, he's giving another credit card to 456's family, his daughter in Los Angeles, drives a little bit forward into some like downtown back alley, and he notices that they're playing his game in Los Angeles. Is this like a setup to get an Americanized Squid Game? Is that what's happening? I'm not watching that. If they're gonna act like the VIPs, count me out. But if it's deadly, we'll watch it. It's entertaining. I don't mind. But yeah, overall, the show wasn't really good. I didn't enjoy it. I know my friend enjoyed it. You can enjoy it as well. I'm not telling you not to enjoy it. I'm just giving you my opinion, especially with these examples that I gave you. The baby, being conceived in not conceived. She gave birth to the baby in 15 minutes. The baby winning as well. Like all these things. The guy getting high on one pill and has withdrawal symptoms the next day just doesn't make sense. I don't know. I hated it. Wasn't a fan. As a matter of fact, I slept through like the final 20 minutes of the last 3 episodes because it was so slow. Not because it was like boring or anything. It was just so slow. Things weren't happening. Like if the game was 15 minutes, the scene was also 15 minutes. You could have done the scene, if not 20, by the way. You could have done the scene in 5 minutes. Directing, bang average. Music, non-existent almost. As a matter of fact, some of the music was annoying to me, in my opinion. And I'm not telling you about the children's music like you guys informed me that it was supposed to have children's music that was annoying and that was the purpose. I'm not talking about that kind of music. I'm talking about the, instrumental background music. I was falling asleep in one of the episodes and next thing I hear is wow, like something crazy happening. I wake up, nothing's happening. Fall asleep again. Wow. Someone's climbing up a mountain. Well, brother, let me fall asleep in peace. Come on. I don't know what you guys thought. Please feel free to give me your opinions. Even if you hated this review, even if you enjoyed the show, at me. Punch me up. That kind of thing. I don't mind at all. I like the interactions. I like to see your opinions. I'm not saying my opinion is the best. Obviously, I get a lot of, punch back, if you will. Then that's fine. I don't mind. I'm not gonna, it's not gonna ruin my day. So go ahead. Try me. Anyway, I'm gonna give this show a 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10, not a 3. Again, I'm not Rotten Tomatoes. Don't feel too upset if you're a Keyboard Warrior, Squid Game mega fan. Just give me your thoughts. Correct my thoughts. What did I get wrong? What am I missing? Am I not right with the things that I mentioned? Just let me know. 5 out of 10. Look, 5 out of 10. What's wrong with that? Most shows are 5 out of 10. By the way, I didn't even check any review. I don't know what people thought about the show. I just finished it and decided to speak about it. So here we are. I made a couple of notes. Let me see what I wrote. The VIPs are bad. I made sure to write that down. Okay, anyway. Screw the notes. I don't care. Make sure to like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And yeah, we'll come back with some new reviews. If you have any shows or movies that you want me to review, watch, perhaps a watch along, let me know, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.